Greetings, I am Dapper Dan the Gentleman. I am back with another segment of A Gentleman's Domain. It is 2 days after Labor Day, and I'm wearing all white. Today we're talking about the rule that says it's not okay to wear white after Labor Day. Okay, first let me just give you a brief rundown of how this ever became a thing. Labor Day became a national holiday in 1894, and to many that signified the end of summer. Now throughout the summer, the affluent, those who had money, would wear only white because they could afford to wear white. White clothing was a thing of luxury. It was much more costly than the darker clothes that you saw the commoner wearing. And because those who had the money could wear white all throughout the summer, once Labor Day came, they put away their summer clothes so that they could wear the darker clothing that would be called for on a regular day. Many of these people lived in New York, which was at the time, of course, a hub of fashion. And because they were doing it, everyone else decided that, hey, once summer's over, no more white clothes are allowed. And it became the talk of the town. It became the normal thing to do. And here we are, many years later, still following an old rule that was just based on convenience. So it became a rule, obviously, but there's something about rules. They say that rules were meant to be broken. But in order to break a rule, you have to know the rules. And if you're gonna break it, you gotta break it right. Wear your white, but wear it right. Wear it with some finesse. It's totally okay to wear white after Labor Day. And since we're talking about white, let me tell you just a really quick story. It's kind of funny. I'm at dinner the other night at the house of some friends of mine. And we're talking and laughing and talking with our hands like I do. And I look up and all of a sudden there's a glass of red wine flying across the table in my direction. I'm wearing a white shirt. So I could have been devastated, but thankfully the host sprang into action, grabbed the shirt, well, once I took it off, grabbed the shirt, dabbed out the excess red wine, and applied baking soda over the stained area. White vinegar, and a dab of dish soap. Scrubbed it in to the affected area and threw it in the wash. The washing machine took care of everything else. It came out good as new, sparkling white shirt, and I happen to be wearing that same white shirt today. Obviously it's been washed and it's as good as new, no stain. So that's something that you can throw into your repertoire, and you can use this knowledge at any given time if you're at home. But if you're out in public at, say, a restaurant, you may not have baking soda on hand. That makes sense, but there's still a solution. What you can do, again, dab out the excess red wine or red soda, red juice, red Kool-Aid. I don't know what red Kool-Aid flavor is, but anyway. Or if it's grape juice even, something like that. Dab it out, stretch out the fabric until it's taut, and place it over a bowl. Then you pour some salt over the stain and boiling hot water on top of that, and then get the garment into the machine wash as soon as possible. And that should help to alleviate the stain setting in and ruining your white clothes. You may have some other options. You may know something. If you know another way to do it, please leave it in the comments. Help somebody else. Let somebody else know what you use that works best. And also, let us know how you rock your white clothing with some finesse and style, because you can wear it any time of year. Even Coco Chanel included white pieces in her collections all year round. And everybody knows that Coco Chanel knows what it's all about, among others, obviously. So that's all we have to talk about today. If you have any suggestions, any comments, leave them in the comment section or send me a private message. I'd be happy to hear from each of you. If you have any suggestions on future segments, I want to hear from you about that too. It would be great to connect with everybody, right? So make sure that you like this video as well, share it, and subscribe to this channel. Let somebody else know what's going on over here. We're just helping each other out, right? So it's my pleasure to be with you today. Once again, I am Dapper Dan, the gentleman, and it's been a pleasure. I want to remind you, as always, you only get one chance to make a first impression. You enjoy the rest of your week.